So everybody wave hello, just as if we hadn't already been having people watch us with no sound and fuzzy video for the past 25 minutes.
Howdy.
We've got Alla Fedorova, and there's Alla. We've got Jim Hazeltine, Jim Wampler, Shane Noble, Skeeter Green, and of course myself. And so our party has returned after doing some exploration down into the Vicinian ruins underneath the old city of Jordoba. They fought a magic-using skeleton of some kind. They paid so much attention to it that they weren't watching their six and got attacked by Manticore that was somehow allied to the thing, or else was a wandering monster. They don't know. After that, they did manage to make it back alive, although Jim Wampler was, Elijah Tibar was torched by a fireball. He lost his nose hair familiar, and there as a result of that, he died, and they fed him one of Dr. Omnibus's Vicinian potions, and the result was it turned him into a goldfish. And there wouldn't be any point in turning somebody into a dead goldfish, so he turned into a live goldfish.
It would be hilarious.
It would if he had turned into a dead goldfish, yeah.
Hey, look, bait.
That's not my thought. My thought is we haven't eaten magic that turned into goldfish before.
Yeah.
How can we divide that 3 to 4 ways?
So in real life, Matt and I are friends, but in game, he hates my character.
From wizard to chum in one easy step. All right, so you guys have decided. And the other thing is that while we were having the technical difficulties, they did go to Dr. Omnibus and they bought 2 potions, one of which is labeled Iswar's Special and one of which is labeled Rejected. So they have those 2 potions once again produced using Dr. Omnibus's bizarre interpretation of Vicinian technology, which produces unreliable magic in the first place. So
unreliable.
Well, unreliable, but occasionally having effects like, bringing you back from the dead to be a goldfish.
Which is better than being dead.
Or growing some dope minotaur horns.
Yeah.
It's like they're reliable, just unpredictable. Like it's reliably unpredictable.
That's true.
Like they do work. It's just you're not really sure what they're going to do. Right?
So
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So it's not reliable.
Nobody's got any arguments on that.
I guess not.
Well, just so our crew knows, with my increased intelligence, I get 2 more languages, and I'm taking Vicinian as one of those languages because I'm going to start checking his work.
Who would you have learned that from, out of curiosity?
Oh, Shivaroon?
Shushavun.
Shushavun.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, you hit the books up in the rabbit hole. Shushavun is Eliga's mentor, and he has a little academy for magic users called the Rabbit Hole, and there's a collection of books there. So you just hit the Vicinian language 101. All right, so you guys are going to go down in the dungeon, and is there any prep other than buying the potions?
I guess Rocky's coming. He's loaded up.
Okay, so you got Rocky.
At some point, I do want to upgrade my armor to something magical, but that might be probably a longer purchase.
I mean, yeah, you can't even buy magical armor somewhere. You've got to find it.
Feels like Charlie's Angels. Just see the back of Matt's chair.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Everyone's a critic. If you want to have Rocky's miniature in the thing, it means that here. You know what? Here's what we'll do, Shane.
Uh-oh.
It's not like the police. The police are coming for you.
What do we do this time?
This is going to be the player control squad.
I mean, man, what didn't we do? We stole an angel head from one mage and got paid to deliver it to another mage, and now we have it back.
Well,
so that's 2 mages after us.
We delivered it.
3 blocks.
We also
That was
blew
our
up a
job.
city block and collapsed an inn, and
That was divine.
Yeah, we didn't steal it the second time.
Yeah.
Well,
We didn't steal it the second time.
It just came to us.
It was on its own free will. You were just so pleasing. Or the angel head was hungry. One or the other. We don't know.
Okay, so you guys,
Dungeon Ho.
so I'm putting together the miniatures that are not the Lich Guard that might come after you one day.
Sergeant Abel. I don't remember what his mini looks like, though.
Sergeant Abel, that's right. Let me thank you for reminding me. I'll find a mini for Sergeant Abel. He's not a giant rat. Well, I don't know. Okay. You'd think, given how many minis I have in here, that
6 or 7 should be right-handed.
Why are there so many guards?
What is he doing when we're not there?
Who, Sergeant Abel?
No, talking about you.
All right, hang on.
Sergeant Abel's a righteous dude. He's been down with me and Skeeter before.
Yeah. He is a stout compatriot.
Okay. So, there we are.
Doggos.
Doggos, right. Okay. Here is Milo.
There's our battalion.
See, I was using the Purgatory mini last game because they had dogs too.
Oh, Matt, did you see that Kickstarter for armored dogs that I tagged you in?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't see the tag.
Yeah, there was a
Like 20 different kinds. It was crazy.
Yeah. So the two on the bottom were totally Milo and Purgatory in armor.
Uh-huh.
It was fantastic.
I don't know what happened to the Purgatory mini, so you've got a giant badger. All right, so yeah, one of the things that has happened is that
Tomato.
Clearly what's happened is that at some point some of the Dr. Omnibus potion that was fed to Elijah during the last adventure, in addition to it being poured over him and turning him into a goldfish, apparently Purgatory lapped some of it up, and Purgatory has become a giant badger.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But giant badger don't care.
Giant badger.
No.
That's right. Okay. So here you guys are, and you are. What part? Where are you guys headed to, Shane? You've got the party's map.
Yep, you're darn right. The correct
Jim,
map.
which way did we go last time?
Through the stables, due north, and Shane knows the room we went to, and that would be the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
the easiest return would be to go through those 3 doors. We stepped into one of the rooms long enough to kill that skeleton, but we haven't mapped it.
Okay.
Yeah, Shane. I was duly chastised for the fact that the map by Shane. For the fact that the map that I gave you guys was an earlier draft of the map. It did not line up with the correct map that Shane had, and I am sorry for that and apologize for having tainted the entire experience of cartography as it was involved with the dungeon. So
yeah, you got that, Skeeter?
Hey, whatever.
What were you thinking, Matt? You only go to the trouble to print out these dungeons 1 4-hour print time tile at a time.
it's true.
I am going to be in the back of our marching order because I'm tired of getting jumped from behind.
And so if you're in the back, you'll be jumped from the front.
Well, if I'm in the back with the dogs, I think that would be a lot harder to get jumped.
Okay, so we have
What do you think?
in the front rank we have our mage.
No.
In the front rank we have our thief.
I'll go first. Oh, I got this, guys.
Okay,
Short
Tovak goes
people up
first.
front.
I know what I'm supposed to do here. I
Yeah.
know what I contribute to the party. It's not just carrying the goldfish around.
Okay, and then we've got Sergeant Abel. We'll go next to Tovak, and then after that,
I'll go behind Abel.
all right. Then we have Lethy. Then we have Thibodeau and Rekestric and dogs
And Badger.
and pack animal. Yeah, dog and badger. Dog and badger. All right, so
We have like a whole zoo with us.
And that is how they will be known from now on, as Dog and Badger.
dog and badger. All right. So there is your your marching order, and
Guess I better
Lightning bolt.
I better memorize some spells. Skeeter, you want to do the same thing we did last time?
Sure. At some point when we have some downtime, I'm going to have to beg some different second level spells off of you at a different point.
So if you've got hold portal, I'm going in with the other one.
Yes.
Jim doesn't like to let me know what it is that he's bringing in, so he can take me by surprise with it.
Yeah, I don't. Give a shit,
You
so.
learned me. We opened the door and it was like surprise Bill Webb time. Open the door, fireball.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the detect magic and hold portal at Uno.
All right. So you guys go into the main entrance of the dungeon, and so that's going down a 10-foot wide passageway, and then after 20 feet, that opens up into a large room, 30 feet north-south and 50 feet east-west, with 3 large double doors, one to the north, one to the east, one to the west. And there are the 4 terracotta lions, one of them standing in each of the corners. The double door to the west stands open, so you can see beyond that with your light source, which is what?
Bullseye lantern.
Okay, so the bullseye lantern shining its spotlight through into that room off to the west, which is the large stable with the double stacks of centipede stalls, one above the other, made out of stone. The southwest corner of the room is utterly destroyed, with the ceiling looks unstable. The floor has been blasted into a very deep sort of a bowl shape. And
Could have done that.
I wonder what happened here.
Such shame.
And don't forget that the floor has been replaced, and the letters ants appear very clearly.
Yep.
That's right. I forgot we did that.
No, I didn't. It's on, look. It's on the map.
So we want to go north through the secret door.
Okay, so you head northward, and there's the secret door in one of the stalls, and so you go 20 feet. It opens up into a 30 by 40 room, 40 feet north-south. There are 4 exits from that chamber. None of them have doors. One of them goes directly off to the west. One of them goes to the northwest, where there is a pit visible in the floor. One of them goes due north, which is the direction that you went last time, and one of them goes to the east, which you know that one sort of curls around and gets you eventually into the area where you found the spider cultists. Which way do you go?
We heading back north, y'all?
Is that the consensus?
There is one door. Doesn't look like y'all checked to the far west side. There's 2 doors way up north. It doesn't seem like y'all checked either, and that's as far as doors. And there's one opening to the far west side. Yep.
Oh, hold on. Hang on. I got to click that on my thing, Shane. Okay, now the people who are watching can see it too. All right.
Get the whole thing?
Yep.
See, if we're coming in there,
Keeps
that
flashing
hallway.
back to the thing.
There's a doorway and an open hallway. Right? That's to the west. Or if we're coming in the secret door, if we go north, goes all the way
And that's that room with the 3 doors, and that's that north room where you guys
Got toasted.
got toasted.
Yeah. Three doors of trouble. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Larry Moore and
All right.
Curly.
Okay, so you guys head northward, and you are on your way to the room that has the 3 doors in it. And
As quietly as they can walk.
Oh.
And Orchestric, you're keeping a rear guard back there, right?
Yep.
Dog and Badger.
So you keep a rear guard, and Matt, I'll periodically look up.
Already?
Fantastic. Since it was pointed out in last night's game, no one ever looks up
No one ever looks up.
Nobody.
again. Which
That's
is
actually-
weird.
That's actually a quote from one of my sons when he was like 7 years old.
Well,
never
it's
looked
funny because Jen knows that when she runs games for the kids
Uh-huh.
at school, she always tells them, always go into a room and look up.
Yep. And she probably learned that from watching you not look up in episode after
Hey,
episode of
you know
this
what?
show.
You're not helpful. Because I used to always tell her, go into a room and look up. And I just don't do it because I'm bad at following advice.
And you guys in the front rank, we're not. I mean, there are no pits in the parts we have mapped, but you guys are on like 10-foot pole patrol up there in front, right?
Yeah.
Rocky had a few of them.
Okay.
Come on, we're going to have to move. All I see is ass.
We're definitely hearing the Army background come out with that one. Okay. So you go. You know what? Fuck it.
Oh boy. I don't
Oh,
think
boy.
that's good.
This is gonna go well.
It's the end of the world.
No, it's just...
There went the plan.
I think last time he said that, there was like a Balrog or something up there.
No, it's just
Oh yeah.
terrain.
Gonna be something.
Yeah. Somebody tell a good story or something. Skeeter, aggravate Allah again.
Oh geez. No, she already threatened me with violence. And I put that in the chat.
It's true.
Yes, at Gamehole Con she gets to punch me or something. What was the
Something.
thing? Now I don't remember what it was
So-
even about.
So I slipped Tovak a gold piece.
I'll put on my punching gauntlets.
Oh, hey now.
You said one punch. You didn't. You
Yeah,
didn't specify
well,
the
okay.
lines of which the punch happens.
Not in the face and not in the junk.
Okay.
Gonna narrow your targets.
All right.
And not in the
Plenty of
kneecap.
Darn it.
And not in the elbows.
Oops. Well, you cut out
Just,
everything.
come on. You can't keep putting all these restrictions. And then before you know it, it's going to be like a gentle tap instead of an actual punch.
Not in the torso.
Not on my body.
Yeah,
Punch this wall.
You're allowed to hit,
that'll work.
Punch my shadow on
It's
the
my,
wall.
my clothes when I'm not in them.
Come on, you know what to do. Frog him one good in the male ego.
In the
Oh
what?
boy.
Oh, male ego.
Oh, that's far too easy, Jim.
Oh, there it was.
And super fragile.
I don't have that kind of super glue.
Oh wow. She is really going to town.
All right, I got my gold
Man.
piece worth right there.
This has been quite a spectacle you've been putting on.
Hey,
I'm
you know
happy to
what?
be here.
I will happily play. If Tovak kicks the bucket, I will happily play a smarmy Mae West style shit talking halfling of sobriety.
Half
No.
on sobriety.
I don't know if that's
Sobriety.
right at all.
It's happening now. Just you wait.
You have to
Been
talk
working
like
on my
Mother
Mae
Teresa.
Mae West boys. It's a good one.
Okay, there you go. I've finally got everything put together. So here,
Wow.
Map transitions.
you've got the.
Us talking shit to each other.
Oh no, I was enjoying, you guys talking shit to each other. I just figured that I had been silent so long working on the terrain that I would go ahead and at least let you know that I had something to go. But if you've got more shit to talk to Skeeter,
No.
Oh God,
we-
I bet she's got tons.
I have opinions.
It's a 3D
They're
segue.
not- Yeah. let's just kick that door down after Thibodeau checks it for traps.
Okay, well, actually, the door that's directly ahead of you is the one that you've already been through with the skeletons. There are doors to the left and the right, which you have not explored.
Check it left.
So you're in that sort of long room that's 40 feet north-south, but it's only 20 feet wide. All right, so Thibodeau, you're going up to the door on the left.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the opposite door.
Okay.
I'm going to watch the ceiling.
All right.
No, you're checking the door. I'll watch the ceiling while you check the door.
All right. Hearing is 4 and 6, and delicatesse is 40 whole percent.
Okay. Let's roll your 40 whole percent. Oh, this is what I totally need an audience cam that you guys can't see where I can roll my dice.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh,
That really actually would be really cool.
Then you'd be like telling the audience, "Did you see that? Oops."
we can't keep track of the chat that way.
Look at
Oh,
that
yeah, I know.
shit.
I don't. You know what? The chat would do nothing but lie to you.
Well,
They
yeah,
would
we
just
couldn't
be
watch
like,
the
oh yeah,
videos then.
yeah.
That's a good idea. That could be a patron-only channel, video channel.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Yeah, we do need to get more patrons. Would be good.
Ooh, they could pay for re-rolls.
Save your favorite character.
Yeah, there you
Exactly.
go.
Oh my god, it'd be like those microtransaction like phone games.
I've seen how that goes. Once you start offering, like, we'll donate the money to charity, there'll be people paying Lethy charity dollars to reverse heal us.
I was going to say, like you said, pay to save your favorite character. I'm not sure that's the way that would go.
No, I think it's not at all the way
No.
that it.
It's definitely like, oh, you just missed Tovak. Here's $20. Roll that again. Like, okay.
Okay, so Thibodeau, you are checking the door,
West door.
and yeah, as far as you can tell, it contains no traps.
And did I hear anything?
You did not, because I haven't checked that yet. But,
We'll look over the wall.
as
See what's in there.
time goes by, you hear nothing behind the thing.
All right, I'll tell Tovak, but then I'm going to go check the east door.
Okay, so you go over and you check the east door, and the east door. Okay, so you check along the lintel, along the top of the east door, and something up there. There's something sitting up there on the top of the lintel, about the size of a bug.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure I can't see up there either.
Yeah, I mean, you are seeing it, but it's only because there's something up there that's not sort of reflecting in the torchlight the same as everything else, in that part of the thing is reflecting. So, you're actually detecting it by sight, but the thing is, it's too small for you to really tell what it is that you're seeing there. It's just like a dark blot kind of a thing.
Hey, Matt, based on what I'm seeing, it looks like Lethy is standing dead in front of the door. Is it possible to maybe put her behind the badger, or...
It is. Okay, so
her,
Lethy moves behind the badger. You're now
I think
behind the
coward's
badger.
out. Goes to the back.
If you want the healer to take the mace to the face, that's,
You got the armor for it. At least
Yeah,
once.
you're fine.
Well,
Right now.
how about Lethy?
We've
give me a
been
lift up?
perfectly fine without you for a couple of.
Oh, harsh.
It came from you.
Man,
It's
wasn't Meryl like a
osmosis.
badass one
Yeah.
to go and kick things in the head?
You got him started, Alla. It's
I'm not going to need that Patreon to reverse heal in a couple seconds.
Hey-o.
How about
Happy to do it for
Lethy
free.
give me a lift up so we can see this thing?
okay. So,
I think I want to back up and hold my breath.
all right, you back up and hold your breath.
Yeah, I'm just
I'll
gonna
back
back
up
up toward as well.
So generally, everybody gets the fuck out of Dodge, except for
Damn.
leaving your halfling standing in front of the door, saying, "Okay, somebody lift me up." I said,
I think I see something. Everybody turns around and runs.
So,
Wait.
10 seconds ago, Lethy was a coward, and now everybody else is behind her.
I'll go help the halfling. Where
See
the
what you
fuck is
did? You
everybody?
helped them.
All right,
I got
Lethy, you
poison
coward
resistance.
here.
all right. So Tovak goes up.
I'll do. You know what? Nobody else is gonna do it. I'll do it for you, little buddy. Just hop on my shoulders.
Now we can almost reach the top.
Yeah, exactly.
We almost make a person.
Now you can get to
We
the
should just get a
doorknob.
big trench coat and just become a real person.
Wow, he's got 2 swords sticking out, one top, one bottom.
All right, so we have the only courageous duo in the area. Here's Tovak and Thibodeau
Everybody like 3
looking
foot
at the
under.
door, and Tovak sort of boosts Thibodeau up a little bit so that you can see.
I just moved behind the badger. All I did.
So brave.
Just
Yeah,
like
and
dominoes.
it looks like it's a little golden BB of some kind.
Wait, what?
It's a
So
golden.
there's a little bitty golden BB, say marble size.
No, smaller.
It's plutonium.
Like
And
goes
it's
in a BB gun.
Okay, and it's not connected to anything. It's just sitting there.
Not far as you can tell, it's not connected to anything.
Hmm.
Ooh, I know what this is.
Whatever it is, I'm not letting it drop.
Well, yeah. I was gonna say, if it drops, catch it.
What if we just like stuff a bunch of backs together so it forms like something that'll like muffle it if it comes out and they'll catch it?
Well, I think it's just laying up there, right?
Yeah, it's just sitting on the top of the door.
Okay, not.
Why don't you like delicate?
I think I've hopefully I already did that, but if not, yeah, we're gonna try to grab it and hold it.
So, Jim, what was the math? How many squares do we have to be away from this thing?
33.
Back down the hall that way.
Okay.
Really.
All right. Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
no, this room is a big room. It is 20 by 40. Okay, so that's
So 20 or 30 feet down the hall before
It's-
this room.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
where we
this
need to
this
be.
room itself would take up 8 out of the 32 squares that a fireball would fill.
Okay, according to my supreme map right here, y'all would have to be back real close to that pit. I'm just saying.
We're right
Hey,
at the
don't
very
don't
end
drop
of
the
that pit.
golden fireball.
That's what I got the BB, right? Do I got the BB? I got the BB.
You're trying to get it.
Yeah, just carefully
Right.
grab the BB.
Roll delicate tasks. That's a delicate.
Delicate task.
I can roll
This thing
delicate
isn't
tasks.
going
I
to
don't
do.
want to
Hang
roll
on a
delicate
second.
tasks.
Hang on a second. I'll roll delicate tasks.
Oh boy.
Did you roll it? You rolled it already?
Not yet, but I got.
No,
See, I got mine.
because I'm gonna roll it. I'm rolling a 5, which is bad for you because that's gonna be a start with a 50, and then I'm rolling 9, which makes it a 59, which means that what happens is that the BB sort of squirts from in between your fingers
Get it?
Uh-oh.
when you try to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
top
could
for it.
Tovak get it?
Yeah, anybody grab it.
You guys
And-
are optimistic of Tovak's perceived dexterity.
As soon as
with
it
the way
squirts
you've
from his
been
finger,
today.
it falls down to the floor and
Jump for it.
bounces off the floor, and suddenly it begins accelerating with every bounce. So it shoots up against the next wall and picks up
Oh,
even more speed,
Shit.
and then hits against the ceiling and picks up even more speed, hits
Run.
against the next wall and picks up more speed. And now
Dude,
it's headed toward you guys.
Have you been reading my MCC notes?
I'm diving for a corner.
Skier said he wanted to see something weird.
I
was going to say, this thing's not going to explode because you guys were calling Matt out for something weird. I knew it would be something weird.
I am
Okay.
trying to get Rocky and the dogs out of the room.
Well, first of all, let's find it. Okay, so back in Coward County, we've got
That
I
was
immediately-
pretty good too.
I
Population
exactly what I do.
4.
we've got 6. No, it's population 6 because of dog and badger.
They were
Um,
forced.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, the
They're not
Heroes
intelligent,
Quadrant.
They don't count.
Yeah.
Hero Town is about to be population 0, so I'm feeling pretty good about Coward County back here.
Look, I'm just gonna catch it with my gut, and it'll be fine.
Keep all that heroism across the border.
Is
That's
it
exactly
possible
what-
to try to catch it somehow before it speeds up any into dangerous territory?
Hit it like a baseball.
Okay, now unfortunately,
shit,
it's
no.
I rolled for Lethy. So Lethy,
Can we
Um,
tell you what we do first?
no, because it's not really. You can tell me, but it's not going to have any effect because it's happening faster than you. All right, so the BB bounces off Lethy's armor, and now, what do you all do?
Dive for a corner.
I sweep my cloak up into a big bundle in front of me and hold it between me and the way it's bouncing. So if it comes to me, I'm going to try and catch it with a big bundled bunch of cloth.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out of Cowards County to Retreataville.
It's right next to Margaritaville. The
Yeah.
weather's great.
Well,
To Retreataville.
the only problem
Wait.
is I'm trying to herd animals out of this room as well.
So yeah, make way, clerics, and other people who don't want to get a BB.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
now the cleric
eyeball.
takes point.
Animal herders.
Did you leave
Taking
your lost
the street in
shaker
the
of
weird.
salt back there?
I'm gonna end up with a tattoo. No idea how it got there. So I'm headed out, back, away, back.
All the way through Retreataville to Margaritaville.
All the way to Retreataville. Well, change your attitude by changing your latitude.
All right, so you quickly whisk yourself out to stand next to the pit that has the necromantic symbols next to it, back in the
Way down there.
room way far down. All right, and then so Jim, you're Wampler, you're standing there with the cloak out. Skeeter, what are you doing?
I'm getting the animals out of the room.
Okay, so you're like, all right, so you're working on getting the animals out of the room. Shane dived into a corner. Allah, what does Tovak do?
I'm gonna try to use my backpack to sort of catch the ball bearing if it comes at me.
All right.
The golden snitch.
The golden hurt.
The softer and more give it has, the more it'll reduce the kinetic.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because Tovak's backpack is probably full of like beef jerky or something.
Yeah.
So my cloak's bunched up like a big pile of
Nothing
dirty
about
bachelor
me,
laundry.
All right.
Yeah.
And then Sergeant Abel is also
Sure.
trying to. He's seeing that
Emergency
you're still in the room,
snacks.
so he's holding his shield up to guard another side of you, Jim. And so the BB, and then okay, so we've got Lethy is out of there. The dogs
The more
And
bounces it gets,
Skeeter.
the harder it's going to hit.
are out of there. Yep. And okay,
Somebody shoot it down the hallway.
there's only 4 people in there now, so we're gonna see number 1. That's
So
gonna
Tovak,
be
whichever one of us ends up a goldfish this time, I promise if it's you, I'll carry you out.
Appreciate you.
It also bounces off of Thibodeau's head.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
Doesn't do any damage.
Which way to go? We need to angle it out.
So it hit him and didn't hurt him?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
It went, yeah. But it's moving even faster now.
But just by the way, there, Elijah, it did hit me last time. So your tone of concern about Thibodeau. It hit him and it didn't hurt him. Yeah, it hit me
You
last
know
time.
where
It didn't hurt
she
me either.
stands, right?
It only hit you in the armor. It hit him in the head, man.
Awful cleric. There's no thanks in that. Just gonna change the L in CLW to CSW.
Okay, so it
Well,
hits
serious
hits
wounds.
another wall, then it hits another wall.
Is it bouncing up, down, left, right, angled?
Yeah, you got it.
Good. Somebody bounce it down the hallway. Somewhere go away.
All right, so eventually, okay, so now it has started moving its way down the hall because it's got a dead end over here and it's hitting. So that,
Incoming!
it starts bouncing and bouncing and bouncing, heading back to you guys.
I will tell him incoming.
So it's past Tovak and I.
Yeah, it's begun gouging deep holes in the wall now, knocking out stones as it goes, causing structural cracks in the walls. All right.
Eventually, it'll just go so fast it's gonna embed itself in one of these rocks.
Or go through it.
Or bring the
Or
ceiling
go
down.
through it. You know, that's a problem for somebody else.
The next hallway over.
Yeah, we know there's at least one other way out of this hallway, so if it collapses behind us, that's going to be the next adventuring party's problem.
We'll ladle that problem to the heroes of Jordoba.
That's
Not
right.
just the swords.
All right. So then it finally blows up in the middle of the corridor.
Woo.
And so that's going to send a shock wave 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay. And everybody, Skeeter, I'm assuming you and the dogs also went around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. So the first thing that happens is that I need a saving throw from Elijah, Tovak, and Thibodeau. Those of you who are currently within. Let's see if I can switch cameras over here to this.
Is it a magic saving throw or just like just a generic saving throw?
It's just a generic saving.
Just making sure.
All right. So this is actually too far down.
Whoa, there we go.
Alright, I gotta give it up and switch to a new page of recorded damage I've taken.
All right. So. I think that gets me this picture of the thing. Okay, so here you guys are in Dead End Alley. Abel's saving throw. Okay, Sergeant Abel made his saving throw. Okay, everybody who makes the saving throw takes 1d6 points of damage, which is going to be 6 points.
Oh,
Ouch.
harsh. And that's if we
Spanked.
made the save.
And
Yeah.
then if you failed to save, you take an additional 1 point of damage. Okay, so that wasn't a very helpful saving throw either. So now that's everybody in that corridor, and then the other thing is that let's see, counting from the area where everybody else is, where that corridor sort of begins and heads to the north, the corridor now goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet, and then ends in a wall of rubble.
Well,
I'm not going to enjoy this. I told you so, because I'm stuck behind it.
SpaghettiOs.
So,
Rubble
who's on
60.
which side of the wall of rubble?
Okay, we've got our four brave people
There
here.
are two sides, so we're all on one side of it.
A nice point. We're all on one side of it. So here we have on the inside of the wall of rubble, we have Elijah, we have Sergeant Abel, we have Tovak, and we have Thibodeau. Back in the room that's got the necromantic pit, we have Rekestric, Dog and Badger, and Lethy.
And Rocky.
And Rocky.
Our side's got the map. Ha ha.
Our side's got the supplies.
I got a little.
Perhaps a deal could be worked out.
Okay.
Our side has the exit.
So, I mean, like, it's obviously blocking the hallway. Did the whole ceiling come down? There's no digging that out without major equipment and effort.
You can't really tell.
Got
Tovak
a dwarf.
Tovak thinks that it would probably take about maybe a day with a crew of people to haul that rock out. But it's no use to you guys on the far side because Tovak can't tell you that.
Oh, I don't think Orchestric and I were considering digging it out.
Not really. I have one gambit that involves a grenade, but other than that, I have no
Of course
plan for
you
this.
do.
I've got a fragment of the map, and we've got a way to get back around to them. We've just got to go back through some rooms we've been through that, have probably been repopulated by this time.
No, there is. I don't know if you're looking at that version of the map that I showed you guys last session, which was out. Yeah, that was out of date. There is not actually a known way.
Oh, the rubble's in between us and the next hallway.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The rubble begins not even quite 10 feet down the corridor from the exit of the room you guys are currently trapped and dying in.
Well, Lethe, it was
Who's it
great
dying?
that you could make it to this game session.
Oh,
Well, how long would it take just to dig one person little hallway?
Like a really little person, you're thinking?
Well, us,
They don't like to be called little people.
It's understandable. Dwarves don't like short jokes either, and halflings are even more.
Yeah,
Sure.
you want to piss off somebody, get a gnome.
Oh boy.
Okay, so digging a small hole. Tovak explains that when he was talking about what it would take to clear it out, that was sort of what he meant.
I think you mean clearing out the whole thing. You got to be more specific.
So there is no space of any size in this rockfall. Or is it just that there are rocks piled up everywhere?
There are rocks piled up everywhere.
Does
So-
it look like there are maybe dirt passages?
Parts of it are dirt.
I mean, can
but-
you see in between some of the stones?
The rock fall itself is about 10 feet across, is 10 feet wide. So it's 10 feet worth of stones that are about call it a foot long. Think of them as like maybe foot long rectangles, 6 inches high. So yes, there are spaces through it. Air will pass through it, but the rocks are small enough and heavy enough that there is no way to worm your way through it. Because, am I giving? Does that answer it?
Yeah.
In real
Yeah.
life, we would run down there and see if we could be heard by the other side.
That's exactly what I was about to do. Start tapping on it and start shouting. See if they. Well, I don't know about shouting, but tapping
starts
on it.
tapping
We
on
are
it.
still in a damn dungeon,
Careful.
and I do check the ceiling, by the way. Make sure nothing's coming through the gap that just opened.
Okay. Nope. But you do see that there is a gap up there.
So it's not like so. It looks like it might lead somewhere.
Yep.
I don't know if that's the good news or the bad news.
Do you want me to check it out?
Not really. That involves leaving me here
Orchestra loves holes.
with a dog and a centipede.
It does.
I went
his
from having a
holes, we
party
went through
to a
before.
dog.
I mean, I can see in the dark, so
All right, yeah. Let's.
Speaking of, we got the light.
What I was about to say, Jim, you can't see at all.
That's true. You mean Lethe can't? So, it's fine. She usually she has their light sources on the centipede. So,
Yeah.
Rocky, come here,
All
Rocky.
right.
Good centipede.
Speaking of, can centipedes dig pretty good in dirt?
Nope. These pack centipedes are pretty much absolutely useless for everything except for carrying stuff.
And if you think Rocky is gonna expose himself to having a ceiling fall on him again,
That's already fell.
I know,
He did.
but he may be concerned it might happen another time.
I mean, is he even still with you guys? He might have just run the heck out of here.
It won't be the first time.
just
Pretty
have
much
some
as long as he's still got people around, he won't go to get.
Yeah, somebody with 2 legs. He's okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So we'll light a torch and I'll give Orchestric a boost into the ceiling.
okay.
Okay.
And that
So
assumes I haven't gotten any response to the tapping on the wall either.
Mhm.
Tapping on the rubble, I mean.
all right.
We can tap back, right?
Do what?
Well, if air can flow through, we can technically talk back and forth. True?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
no, that's not scientifically true, but you can talk back and forth.
Oh, we can. Okay.
Because air can flow from here to China, but people in China can't hear me for it,
It's possible.
unless they're watching the show. Never mind.
They say.
I'm way off.
We've
on a
lost
tangent.
all cohesion in that conversation.
That was a
Internet
good
is like
sentence,
a
though.
hole between 2 people.
I like the way that sentence went. I was excited to hear the end of it.
It was like a ride.
Okay, so Rakastric, you guys boost Rakastric up into the chamber overhead. And that is where he sees the so Rakastric, let's Let's get a Rekestric cam.
That doesn't sound good.
Dun dun dun.
All right, so
Ever since the ceiling conversation, I've had the scene from Aliens. That's inside
Yeah,
the
me
room,
too.
and they're like, look up at the ceiling, like, and it was,
That is also what I have been thinking.
yeah.
there's the Rekestric eye cam.
Oh, well,
Uh.
for fuck's sake.
Okay, so
Are you shitting me?
I am not shitting you.
Gee, mini Christmas.
Okay, and with that,
Oh.
let's take a quick break.
What? What?
And we
Sorry,
will
Letha, you
I-
just got covered in some taco residue.
I can't see anything. There's some 3D printed monster in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there is.
It's I will tell you that it's a statue and not a monster, Skeeter. So you
Okay,
don't have to
that
worry about
could
that.
have helped.
Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't want to tell you earlier.
I know.
But you
Enjoyed seeing your reaction.
I did. I make stuff specifically so that I can get Skeeter's reaction to it. So,
Oh boy.
that was
Although-
a pretty good one.
yeah, actually, Zach made this one for you.
Well, I have one. I
Okay.
actually have two of them.
Okay. All right, 5 minutes.
All right.
All right. We'll be back in a minute.
I'm stumped. I got nothing.
Well,
Past is just common sense of be split and try and find a way around.
Yeah, I think we'd probably just want to go around. Tovek's like, yep, this is going to take a while, and then, like, we'll take the long way.
I mean, I got a knock spell, but I can't. That only works if it's a portal. It's not going to clear a rock.
what is the way back out for you guys?
We haven't mapped it yet, so we don't know. But the parts of the map we do know, it's pretty interconnected.
Yeah.
Because looking at where did Shane go? We need that map back. Because looking at what he had, it looked like the room to the west connected back maybe to the other corridor. Am I remembering that right?
Well, he'll have to tell us because I've just got a little chunk of the map Matt gave us that's even partly not legit.
Not accurate.
Like if we were down there where you guys are, there's all kinds of ways around.
I also have to say that wandering around the dungeon with the party split is
It's begging for trouble.
right. It's like the classic recipe for a TPK.
It'll be fine.
I mean, it just makes sense. When you double the DM's workload, they get cranky. So what are they going to do when you split the party?
I wasn't the one who was talking smack to Matt about make it weird this time. I'm just saying.
We're all going to die.
That's
Things we can do on our side, Ala. We can check for secret doors to see if there's a passage we don't know about yet, because I don't think we've done that in this room.
That's true.
We absolutely don't want to go through any of those doors and cause trouble.
Why not?
Why not? Because we're at half strength. The rest of the party's on the other side of that wall of
you're
rock.
missing a badger, a dog, a cleric, and a fighter magic user.
Uh-huh. We got
I guess you get along fine without the cleric most of the time anyway.
So Shane,
We got
Shane,
some potions.
you're the guy with the map. Is there any plausible way or direction,
to
given
get
the way that map's going, that we could try and get around if we have to?
yeah, to the east door.
The east.
Well, technically it could be both, because the west door could head south into that there we go. Where we at?
Right.
See this west door right here?
Yeah.
Could head
Mhm.
down to that
That-
door.
That's what I was thinking, that it connects. It probably connects
Okay.
to that passage.
So if we
And
have to
then-
do it, that's our move.
Yep.
Well, but this door, right, could possibly connect somewhere over here, but we haven't found the secret door. So
So let's
there's
go
no
west.
known possible
That's
on that
safe.
side.
Well,
Ish.
but the other thing is that we could try, because we can communicate through the wall, right? So we can get this information from Thibodeau, and we could probably at least just look down that corridor and see what's down there and see if it continues and links up with that door, right?
Well, shouting to the rubble, we should definitely coordinate our plans so that you guys circle around the opposite way and meet us.
Right. So that if we go into if that corridor does continue and if it does have that door there, that what we need to do is say, okay, count backwards from 30, and then we both open that door at the door on the either side at the same time.
Well, see, you got the door, but you also got this open hallway right here.
Yeah.
Closed off, so it might go up and south and up there to here. So it's a good possible.
I'm hoping that that's the case, that corridor continues all the way up.
There you go. Somebody snap it.
Okay.
Put it up and talk.
All right.
There you go. Right there. You got it. Can you see it right there?
Got it.
Fix. I'm just going by my picture. Of course, you got it, Jim. You're on our side.
All right.
So we should wait and see what that statue is going to do, because they might find a way around the rubble. Right?
Well, kind of makes me wonder if he went up and go through her. He could always make another hole coming back down.
Shoot, I thought I got the screen, but it looks like I didn't. Could you put it up again there, Shane? Sorry about that.
All right. Well, where we at?
Yep, that's it. Got it.
Too.
That is it. Let's just keep talking till he says something. Okay, maybe, could be, possible.
I mean, doesn't it seem more rational for us to go through those two doors and try and meet each other in the middle than to screw around with the hole in the ceiling?
Man, who the hell said rational?
I think it does, because I mean, like, so say we're up there.
I'm sorry,
and
I
like,
said
okay,
rational. I mean, not kill us all.
Have you
I don't want to die.
What's he
How
talking about?
How about not suicidal? Because say we get up there and it's like, all right, so what are we supposed to do? Drill a hole in the ground? That doesn't
Got a
seem
big boom boom.
Yeah. So what we want to be doing is setting off a bomb up there above your head. I don't think that's
We've did it before.
what could possibly go wrong.
All right, let's go to the doors. That was kind of the consensus on what would be the best idea. So let's go do it.
Yeah, it's reasonable.
No, it wasn't the best idea. It was just an idea.
Until you and I get spells that let us face through walls. That's the best I can do.
Okay, we'll take the physical door. Where's Matt?
Well, you
That's
still
what
got to survive through there first.
We're short of DM, so
All right,
Well, he did
we'll
tell
go.
us to give us 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's taking a smoke break.
No.
But we can go do this thing and just like improvise the entire dungeon for him.
Well, you tell him
And
what
when he
happened.
gets back,
could.
we'll we'll
Dude,
tell him what happened.
I had a player do that to me in person in real life. I took too long a smoke break to suit him, and he got behind my screen and just started running the adventure.
Oh, damn.
Wow.
No, it's okay. I killed his
Wow.
character real hard later.
Yeah,
wow,
that's crazy.
That's balls.
that's obnoxious.
Uh-huh.
I don't even know what we're talking about here. Something that's both the balls and obnoxious.
So
in without you.
And
we have
yeah,
come up with a plan so cunning you could put whiskers on it and call it a weasel.
Can we stick with Badger?
I think the quote is you could put a tail on it and call it a weasel.
This one,
I don't.
this one is whiskers.
The
Okay.
hell is happening to this group? But this episode has been awesome. This night has been fucking great.
So, because we can sort of muffled communicate through the wall,
Yes.
Shane Thibodeau has let us know that there is conceivably it is that the room to the west in the passageway therein has two doors. One that's looking at their kind of on their side of it, and then across the room is conceivably another door that maybe opens up into a north-south passageway that would connect back to where Orchestric and you see where I am on the map, Matt?
Yes.
Yes. So based on that, Orchestric and Lethe are going to kind of make our way over and look up that corridor to see if the door that Thibodeau is describing is in fact there, and that passageway actually continues. Another way, is there a way to link up there?
Well, what you do is you from the room that's got the necromancy pit in it, you go to the corridor, and Shane, you can follow me along on this. You go to the corridor to, actually, I'm going to click over on your screen so everyone's seeing. Okay, so you're going to go down the corridor that's to the west that leads to that long north-south chamber. Then you're going to go north from there up until you reach the point where the corridor turns.
Yep.
You're going to turn, and you're going to go down that corridor.
East, and then look north.
Okay, you look north and there's a door. And unfortunately, looking to the east, the corridor just continues and dead ends. We see Shane grumpily update the map. It's not doing what it was.
Okay, I wasn't drawing it yet, so that's okay.
Okay.
Right there?
All right.
That's
while
right.
they're doing that, we're going to check our space for secret doors.
Yep.
Okay. You are checking your space for secret doors.
Look up.
Let's see what Orchestric's doing over
Skeeter, Skeeter, it's amazing how you're good at pegging things. Saying so, yeah, they find a secret door, but it's on the ceiling.
up top.
What is a Skeeter?
This is gravy, because that's the level above that Skeeter just found the statue in.
Long as it is a statue, yes. Last statue we seen that's down here, or the other level, had laser eyes.
Well, I'll take the bottom, and if we can form like a
short, blunt human pyramid.
Yeah, how tall's the ceiling in here?
It's called a ziggurat.
Okay. So you're able to boost Thibodeau up to the secret door. Thibodeau, you are going to need to. There's the lock on it looks like a tiny little recessed half circle, about the size of a BB.
I was about to say it's the size. It's like a
Something that small. Well, thieves' tools, possibly, right?
I don't think I've ever seen you pick a lock yet.
Mostly we just kick the doors in.
It's a little easier, yes. But I do have thieves' tools. We could try doing something with that.
It might be a specific object the size of a BB that has to go in there.
Yeah, my guess is it's the BB that's lying under the rubble.
Well, you don't know where it is. You haven't looked around.
Oh, God.
That's a hint.
Well,
do we really want to find it? Well, why don't we actually... All right, can you guys...
We could always blow another hole through the wall.
I was going to say, like, maybe there's a way to open it from the top side. So maybe we hoist our Kestrick back up and have him check and see if it's just like, hey, look, here's a latch.
Yeah, I'm going to go up in the ceiling with Cthulhu and look for a secret door.
Just don't
Okay.
Both not.
Don't get in front of it.
So Rekestric goes up.
Damn.
And
that's big.
Let me see if we've got there. Okay, there we go. So here's Rekestric standing in front of the statue that's up there.
Is that level 0.5?
Yeah, level 0.
Yeah, level 0.
The only thing wrong with this depiction here is the little puddle of yellow at the bottom of my miniature.
He's all alone.
You see,
He's not alone. I am 20 feet away, right below him.
Yeah. He'll hear my screams.
I had assumed you'd already screamed the first time that you went up there, but
I did, but I kept it inside.
okay, all right. Unlike Thibodeau, Thibodeau just lets loose.
Yeah. Well,
never be afraid to
halflings.
show it.
Yeah.
So you're able to look around this chamber, and the walls of the chamber are covered in this flowing script that is just all over everywhere. All of the walls are covered with it, and it looks a little bit like the sort of traditional paintings that you see on buildings in Jordoba. It's got those spirals in it, and but it's really, really ornate. And then, of course, there's a statue of Cthulhu.
I am not going to fix my gaze on any of the particular things, so I do not get hypnotized by their wonderful.
Reasonable.
That spider climbing on the ceiling.
And I'm going to look on the floor, actively looking for secret doors.
Okay. You do find a secret door in the floor, and you can hear somebody like tiny fingers scrabbling underneath it.
It's probably rats.
I'll stomp on it. Just to scare the shit out of him. Because I know it's him.
The
He doesn't
pyramid
know I'm up here. Oh.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Can I see any way to...
I like the fact that the first thing is to scare the shit out of Thibodeau before looking for a way to open the door. So
Yeah.
just gonna throw that out there. That's
Is there a way to open it from this side?
Yes, there's a handle.
Okay. I will...
I'll just yank it open.
I would do that, totally.
Okay, so you yank the door open, and there is Thibodeau looking up at you.
It seems like an opportunity missed. We should have had the Cthulhu statue kind of facing over the rim, tilted over, so we open the door. Oh well.
Well, Rukestric, are you still wearing your bugbear hat?
Oh, geez.
No, I stopped wearing that since I got the fancy chainmail.
Okay.
I'm all upscale now.
He's converted.
Out of the hood.
Yeah,
We blew up most of the hood.
Yeah.
we did.
Well, you guys didn't so much blow it up as collapse it. The fifth edition players, blew stuff up.
Actually blew it up.
Yeah.
With determination and gunpowder.
And an accident.
Oops.
Excellent.
Ours was a corollary to creating a very powerful divine magic item that's a force for good in the world. So
Yeah, what he said.
we're gonna stick to that story.
Theirs
Sure.
was just a second bomb too close to the first one.
We didn't expect it to be quite so potent, okay?
Yeah,
But,
that's the story.
All right. Now,
I've heard Ian McGarty arguing that over and over again. It was an accident.
So I say we prop that secret door open or spike it open and just continue on our merry way. What do you think?
What about
can we get Rocky and the dogs up and down here?
and what about Elijah? Do you want to check out some funky script up here?
I absolutely have no desire to read what I suspect is Team and Owen script surrounding a giant demon idol.
God damn it! You were listening. It is. Yeah, never mind.
So, what does this mean?
That this means I made Matt say "God damn it!" So now my character's getting fireballed again.
I'm casting protection from evil. Has nothing to do with the conversation we're having.
You can't.
right
You
now.
can't read it. Just
No, I am not going to read it.
Is there a
I'm
protection
going
versus
to
mail?
try and protect myself when something bad happens in this room
Okay, so you cast protection from evil.
because I know us.
There is no protection from stupid, Skeeter. That's
I know.
That's invented.
That's a 9th level spell.
I want y'all to know, y'all, things would be going right if we had eaten. I just want y'all to know that.
This is true.
oh, did you miss your 11sies?
Yes, and 12sies. We're up to 13 now.
We're about to miss those two.
So
So
can't-
if we can't get Rocky and the rest of them over through that room, maybe we do the sensible thing, and the three of us just rejoin the party and we explore a different part.
He said sensible. Dang.
I like
We've
this
got
plan.
all those work crews. Why don't we just get them to clear this out at some point later?
Okay.
And Matt, do we the room that's up there? Is it just a room, or are there passageways leading anywhere?
It's just a room.
Just a room with the script and the nasty thing. Okay.
Yeah. So Elijah, you know probably what this is. It's the Taminoans, the magic of their era was unlike the Vicinian age with the weird ass machines and things, the Temenoan era before that tended to have much stronger earth magic and symbolic magic. So, written things like scrolls were more powerful. Earth was more powerful. They could cast spells that were more powerful the deeper that they were underground. That's the reason why they excavated all of the giant mega dungeons, was to get their, get spell casting centers and tombs and things like that deeper. And what you are probably looking at is a Temenoan tomb or spell casting locus that has never before been discovered through the entire Vicinian age, and all the couple thousand years old this room probably is without having anybody come into it. And the first person into it was Skeeter.
And he peed on the floor.
That's right.
Now we got a hole in the floor and there's pee on it.
He was peeing out of respect.
Yeah,
that's how we declare ownership of things.
Which is why Tovak no longer wants to be a scholar of the elves.
That's right.
She's moving up in the world.
Yes.
So much easier than traditional methods. Contracts
Heinrich
aside.
Schliemann, eat your heart out.
Does Jim want to mess with that room anymore?
So, yeah, I would. This is your call.
I think his answer was hells to the no. So.
Yeah, no,
I heard him say
I hate
something
to be a
along
big
those
chicken,
lines.
but when I'm crawling through that room, I'm gonna concentrate on my hands on the floor and not even look up.
Okay.
Because I can read the script and I don't wanna.
All of us are concentrating on the floor. We don't want to step in Skeeter's puddle.
Yeah, exactly.
That too.
Okay, so Jim is carefully not reading anything that's written on the walls, and one at a time, you guys sort of ferry over, and so now you're back on the other side of the corridor.
Hey, man, I don't know what you're worried about. I can't read any of the script.
I've been up here for half an hour. Nothing happened.
Yeah.
It's probably safe.
I feel perfectly normal.
Red rum.
What are you doing, Dave?
So
Well, let's head on back. There's a doorway.
yeah, you're the map gnome. Find us another door to bang on.
That door.
How about that door right there?
All the way back to that door right there.
That's
Well,
the only door left.
That's true.
Well, other than the two we just buried, you mean?
Yeah, we'll work on that later.
There is that.
So hopefully that one leads back to the others.
I hope you guys understand that we created an explosion that let us discover this whole new magic room, and I have a grenade. At some point, I'm gonna have to open the ceiling.
Do elves have that saying about lightning striking twice and not really, I'm just,
Yeah, they think they live forever, ever.
Nice. Okay, so here you guys are. Oops, there's a door to the doors to the side that aren't there. Hang on. So basically, you're looking at.
We're almost in a T junction.
Yeah.
That's on the side of an H, actually.
Are you trying to spell Thibodeau in the dungeon?
We're working on it.
dungeon.
See, he's trying to spell out the words that are on the inside of that room. It was T-H-R-O-W.
I was writing it down, M-O-U-S-E.
Okay, so.
All right, let's go listen to it and don't touch the BB.
All right, so Thibodeau goes up to the door.
I will
BB.
I will say that if we actually get to the end of this passageway that dead ended and there's a secret door there, I'm going to feel stupid because we didn't actually search it. We could have done that.
Well, no, you
didn't.
you didn't go through any of the other doors. You did search the room you were in for secret doors, and that's how you found the one that was in the ceiling.
True.
Well, right, but I mean
Way
that,
over there.
in the passageway that we're in with these little 10-foot alcoves, it goes
Yeah.
10 more feet to the east and dead ends. We didn't search that dead end for a passage for a secret door leading north.
That would actually not have gotten you far enough. That passageway runs into the wall of the other passageway, still to the south of the
Okay, all right. Well,
of the rockfall.
in that case,
So you're not going to have to.
feel stupid.
But let's definitely check all them little necks and corners up in there.
Yeah, we should.
Okay, so you go up to check the door, Thibodeau, and you do not find anything unusual about the door.
Yeah, sure. Did I hear anything?
You do not hear anything.
Did they check the rest of the inner dead ends up there for secret doors anywhere?
I don't think so.
Yeah, they did. Come on, pointy ears.
Okay. I'm in.
You're the expert.
I'm checking for doors.
All right, so you're going to go around checking for secret doors.
Doing the elf check.
Okay. You do not find any.
That was on the north side, the northwest side, the southwest side, the southeast side.
All
each
side of the alcoves. Yeah, I mean, everyone else has had to stop and eat lunch while Skeeter's working his way around.
It was the last of our bugbear burritos. They were getting a little ripe.
Yeah, they would be by now.
That's why we made jerky.
Yeah, we're working on that new flavor. Guaranteed to leave a taste in your mouth.
Yeah, salmonella flavor.
Yeah, until it comes back out.
Oh.
That's our weight loss program. We're starting it up.
40 pounds in 40 minutes, or your money back.
Guaranteed to come out both ends at once.
Whoa.
Okay, so escapism. We're going to. So yes, Skeeter, the elf has checked all of the various alcoves and things and determined that there are no secret doors in that part of the little alcovey part of the dungeon.
All right.
Okay.
Tovek?
About how long did that take?
3 hours.
Lunchtime.
Okay.
Damn, boy, you're slow at those doors.
No, it takes a while. It takes 10 minutes a wall.
No, I just wanted to verify that my spell was expired. So
yeah,
that's cool.
Dwarf
Open the door, pygmy.
Okay. What are you doing?
Not you.
We didn't do it.
It's usually Tovak that opens doors.
Thibodeau usually checks for traps and gives me the all clear, and then I kick it open.
Yeah.
All right, roll a d6.
Let me get out of the way.
It's a 3.
Okay. So you kick the door open.
I like how I'm the only person on the screen. What the hell?
That's usually what it looks like when you're checking, for traps.
Checking for traps, man.
I'm turning around, looking. Everybody's peeking around the corner. I see all these eyes. 2 dogs. I got Rocky even looking at me back there. I'm like, wave, hey. Man, y'all are bad for my mental indigestion. You know that?
Yeah. We do.
Here, try this burrito. It'll clear it right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do need a snack.
You've had plenty of time to have a snack. You know, you were watching Skeeter work.
I had a nap, snack, lunch.
Yeah, most of us are just like, oh, let's take a rest.
Yeah, I wasn't really working.
Continue working on our cookbooks.
All right. Did the door open?
The door opens, and on the far side of the door, you see a corridor, and the corridor extends for 20 feet, and then it appears to open into a room.
What do we hear, see, and smell?
Big room, small room.
Well, you can't tell 100%. I mean, this is sort of the view that you've got of the room.
Cool archways.
What's going on here? Let's check the ceiling.
Okay. So, you check the ceiling, and you don't see anything unusual on the ceiling. At least all you can see of the ceiling is the far side of it, which is that part of the thing where you can see actually my room that I'm in. But that's the part of the ceiling that you can see, and it seems to be normal.
So it appears empty from our vantage point.
Correct.
Well, let's quietly move in. Oop, it got dark in there.
Does. All right. So you're going to quietly move in.
Looks like it's 30 by 50.
So if you're in there,
hey, Dan, put me right in the middle. Hold it.
If you were in that room, the door went kaboom, bam, open, and then we.
Yeah, that's how you do it. That's the double T way.
Okay, so you so Thibodeau goes into the room and you look around and as far as you can tell, it's empty.
Like I said, it appears to be 30 by 50.
Oh, sorry, it is no, it's 20 by 30. I reversed the dimensions for the thing. It's you're entering in the middle of the south wall, which is a 30-foot long wall, and then it's 20 feet north south.
Okay.
We need to search the hell out of that room.
Huh. Strange that there's no secret door to kind of either side, because that would lead. I don't know.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go search for secret doors, y'all. Somebody look behind us for a mana core.
I'll do the elf search since now I can't look behind us.
I'll look behind us for a mana core, or actually anything else that happens to be back there.
Okay.
I'll keep looking above us, just in case.
Yeah, don't be judicious with the gaze. I mean, don't let a dragon through because you're just looking for
Right.
for mana cores.
Why'd you let the mind flayer pass? I was just looking for mana cores.
Oh shit, it's
Wasn't
not a mana core. What's your problem?
All right, so Thibodeau does locate the fact that there is a pit directly in front of the entrance into the room, and goes around it, and you are now seeing him on the far side of the pit.
See, did y'all see that?
Oh, see what?
Is it open pit or closed?
It's a closed pit.
So can I toss Thibodeau a piece of chalk so he can draw a border around that? The rest of us can step around it.
It comes out to here. Can
That's
I see the sides of it?
Remarkably high tech.
Okay, so Thibodeau marks the outline with chalk.
Is it as wide as the hallway or the like in the center of the room?
It's just inside the room, so you can step. The way that you do it is you just step in diagonally when you step into the room, and then you've gotten over that little corner of the pit.
So it's like about a say 5 by 5 pit, give or take, something like that.
No, it's almost 10. It's almost 10 by 10. But the thing is, it doesn't begin until it's a couple inches into the room. So all you have to do is walk up to the edge, turn to the northwest or the northeast, and take one step, and you've stepped over the corner of it.
All right. Okay.
So, Castric, when you go in there to do the secret door check, do the floor tap too, so you don't find
Watch
another
that first
pit.
step. It's a doozy.
Okay, so you guys go in, you search everything for secret doors. You don't find any secret doors.
Damn.
Hmm.
The world has ended.
Well, maybe the pit is really just another passage.
It's possible.
It's a good
Maybe
idea.
we need to trigger it.
So let's so we throw Thibodeau in the pit.
Hey!
And,
Come on in.
Halfling fish.
And if it's deep enough, fireball. No.
It's 33 squares.
Okay, now we're gonna roll this forward. So you guys open up the pit. You check down in the pit. There are no secret doors in the pit. It's just a standard trap. You 10 by 10 foot deep pit. You ascertain that this room is completely empty and a dead end.
Damn, that's a hint.
I just don't want you guys to blow a lot of time thinking
We
there's a way
spend the
through.
rest of the session looking for secret doors.
Exactly.
Don't believe
We search for secret doors until we find one.
You're
There's
taking
gotta
me
be
back.
something in the rocks.
All right, y'all, look at this. Where we at? We can still check up around this area. See if there's any secret doors up there or whatnot.
It's worth a shot.
That's our spider room
haven't-
and everything right around there.
Yeah.
Isn't there a whole another westward section that we haven't even been in?
No.
Okay.
You may be thinking of a different level, or one of the convention games, Jim. But on the first level here, no, there's not.
Well, then why don't we just use the go to the up-down Cthulhu statue and check those doors? I'm sure we can.
I didn't hear him say there was any doors in there.
I didn't hear any doors in that room.
Not in the Cthulhu room.
Not in the Cthulhu room, but there's the two doors we didn't explore when we exploded the BB, right?
I'd
Yeah,
like to
we can do
explore
that.
those doors. We
Yeah.
just got to get the centipede and the dogs up that rubble pile.
We've
Yeah,
got
we
rope
can do
and
it.
goodwill and 10-foot spikes. We're adventurers. We can build a shopping mall out of that.
I mean,
We can do it. Let's go.
true. Centipedes are pretty decent climbers.
We'll let Recrestic catch Rocky and them.
With all the dang legs.
Well, be sure, whatever we do, be sure and leave that secret door spiked open.
You know, tie it down, tie it
Since-
up, anything.
Since we don't have the key to the exploding BB ball lock for the other side.
So I think that's what we're going to return to that, Matt, and haul up dogs and badgers and centipedes and go down the other side.
Okay, so you go up. You haul all of the animals up with you. You lower all the animals down onto the far side, and you guys are able to get back into
that room.
the room with the doors. Yeah.
All right. Well, both doors were listened to, and I think we found the trap on the east side.
That's true.
So that seems like the room to go to then, right?
Well, east or west?
That's where I've got you guys right now. You're in the room with the 3 doors. You know what's to the north.
He never even moved you. Pick one.
Right side.
Right side. Right is east.
Okay, so right, you gonna go and kick open that door?
They're gonna dwarf it or elf it.
Do we
I'm just
ever
gonna kick it
just
open.
see if the
Safe,
door
right?
opens?
No.
It's open now. I kick it.
Okay,
I don't want to spoil your fun. Go ahead, kick it.
It's like, bruh.
Tovak already did. I mean, half this
Yeah.
discussion took place after.
Tired
the
of
door
waiting.
was
Yeah.
Hungry.
That's our main
Eating
mission.
more turkey.
It's in this contract.
Okay, so that what you got on the far side of that door, Shane, is it's like there's a 10-foot passage, basically, and then it opens up at 45-degree angles to the north and to the south,
Oh shit.
so that it's making most of a 30 by 30 room. And then there's the 30 by 30 room completes.
When we open the door, we're in a 10 by 10 hallway basically, and then opens up.
Yeah, so it goes 10 feet,
Yeah.
and then it angles to the north and the south.
Stop sign room.
Not quite, because it doesn't finish the stop sign on the other side.
Okay.
But other than that, but yeah. And then what you've got is there is another door leading to the north, and it is on the north wall, as far to the east as it can get. The
Okay.
door leading north.
So it's basically a 30 by 30 room, except for our angles at one side.
Yep.
See, that was the room that was the other way. They got redone.
Well, that narrows it down.
I know exactly what I said.
That was the room that was the other way.
Exactly. I've seen there on the map. That was the room that was this way, but now it's this way. Okay, I got it.
Is very clear.
I don't think you can ever say this is the room that was the other way. That's kind of like saying it's yesterday. But it's not. It's always today, which means that it's always the room that's this way.
That's this way.
It's never the room that was the other way.
Although that's an interesting DM puzzle. Develop an adventure where that statement would be true. This is the room that was the other way.
I'm
like
taking
a tesseract or something.
I'm taking notes on
Actually-
that, Jim.
Yeah.
Actually, there's something very much like that in Rappanathic.
We just went to the cube.
Let's not do Rappanathic. I'm not.
Let's
All
not-
right. Is that door the only thing in the room?
Yes, the door is the only thing in the room.
All right. Let's basically search for secret doors on the south wall and the east wall, just in case.
Okay. You don't find anything?
Okay. And also south and north on the 10-foot hallway area.
Don't find anything?
Okay. Floor and ceiling.
Nothing.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah,
We got
is
a door.
anybody looking up these days?
Yes,
we don't do that.
He
did say he was looking up.
Okay.
Almost all of y'all are probably looking up.
In fact,
We're
we
all
don't
gonna
even
get-
look at the ground anymore.
We're all going to get smacked in the throats because we're looking straight up.
Everybody's looking up or looking down. We look straight.
Yeah. Tripwire.
Yeah. All right, let's go listen to the doorway.
Okay, you go and listen to the door. You don't hear anything.
Check it.
All right, you don't find any traps.
That's good. Dwarf it.
All right.
Okay.
It's a 1.
Ooh,
Okay,
Gentle dwarfing.
that is
Okay,
now
so-
a surfboard.
you kick the door open.
Did it hit anything in there?
No, but you do see that there is a corridor leading north 10 feet wide. It goes 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 feet, which is as far as you can see using the low light vision and the lights and the bullseye lantern and everything. So this corridor actually proceeds further than 60 feet. And 3 darts shoot out when the door opens. And Ala, what's your armor class?
Hey, she's short.
It
I think it went over.
2.
2. Okay. And okay, so all 3 darts sort of ping off Tovak's armor, and you see them lying down there, and the tips of them suddenly begin oozing a viscous black liquid, like literally.
Cool.
Oh.
Did it come straight down the hallway or from an angle?
They came straight down the hallway. Yeah.
Man, that's a crazy ass shot. Keep that shield up.
Oh, clearly. You're gonna warn me that this is safe, right?
I'm gonna grab one of the bags off Rocky.
Okay.
And very carefully wrap those darts up.
Okay.
In a bag and carefully place that somewhere where I know which one it is and it's not going to unwrap or.
You're not going to just put it, just put the darts right in there with the healing potions.
No, one of the
empty
empty sacks we have. Just set them in there and roll it up.
Okay, gotcha.
Lethy, I got a little overexcited in all the being separated and forgot I took 40% of my hit points and damage. Can I get a heal?
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez. What a wuss.
Yes, you can.
Before the next thing happens.
Yeah.
5 hit points.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty, so you've got hallway in front of you. Darts.
Any more
coming in
darts
the
come
door.
flying down.
Well, so far they haven't. Y'all have been standing in front of the door talking and
Yeah.
moving blankets around and stuff like that.
I'm going to check that door and see if there was a trap release type thing on it.
There was not.
There was not.
Nope.
Okay, we might want to hurry.
So we can see 60 feet down the hallway and then it drops off into darkness.
Yeah, it's just because 60 feet's as far as you can see, and
The land, yeah.
it's longer than a 60-foot hallway, so you can't see further.
I know what I would do right now when I was 19.
Lightning bolt.
No,
Do enlighten us.
no, I'm not going to do it.
We could fireball it and see how deep the room really is. The whole
19-year-old me wants to, but no.
Well, let's head down quickly.
Yeah. Let's
All right.
go.
So you start making your way down there. The
Zigzag.
corridor is, let's see, the corridor is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet long.
Damn.
In that 80-foot block, it turns toward the east, so a right-hand turn. And what you see at the end of that corridor is what looks to be a mirror, and it's got 3 little holes in a triangle, 2 toward the top and 1 at the bottom.
Okay, cool.
Little circular mirror, hand mirror sized.
Wait a minute. You said there was a mirror and then there was 3 holes in the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the 3 holes are arranged in a triangle around the mirror.
Around the mirror. Well, let's step out of the way of the holes just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far is the hallway?
80.
80 feet.
So
That's a lot.
enough that Jim's 19-year-old lightning bolt would have gone all the way down the corridor, but only come halfway back.
Give or
Right.
take.
It wouldn't have hit us on the return stroke.
That's right.
All right. Hey, Elf, while you were walking down, did you find any secret doors?
He did not see any secret doors.
All right. Let's
He did
go.
not go walking down. Oh, you don't mean the 80-foot hallway?
Yeah, that one,
No.
Well, because you've got a chance, Skeeter, to detect a secret door without even
Yeah, just walking on by.
having to search.
Right. I don't want to go down the hallway with the holes looking at us,
Hopefully, I was already
so
down
I
the
get
hallway.
fucking shot.
All right,
We're down there in a hurry.
We're going way back in the conversation to
Yeah.
the point where. All right, so Thibodeau, you look around, you see, you look in the mirror and you realize there ain't nobody behind you.
Damn, sorry, bastards.
What? You're supposed to scout ahead?
Not 80 feet.
There's all just little half half heads looking around the corners of the door to see what happens.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I'm standing up against that north wall. I know I'm shorter than those tubes. Y'all bring it on.
Well, it's not a dead end. Like I said, it turns.
Well, it turns right. Yeah, I know
it
that.
turns right, and the stairs go down.
See, I just don't want to be on
new level.
whatchamacallit.
Oh boy.
No. I just heard next level. That's good.
Stairs go down.
Oh, I already knew where the next level was. We could have been there a long time ago.
All right, go.
It's another entrance.
Go past the little bullet holes.
You
got to catch the BBs.
Speaking of, we might want to go back and check that room. We might need that BB.
I think we know what the BB did. It opened that secret door.
Yeah. But it also bounced around.
So, Thibodeau, in your thiefly opinion, was that an automatic trap we triggered, or do you think there's somebody on the other side of that mirror?
Automatic, I think. Because it didn't shoot you on the way back down again.
Okay.
That was Matt, my skillage and knowledge.
As we get down there, does that mirror look like a typical silver-backed medieval mirror, or does it look magic-y?
Are you going up there? Because all that I've heard so far is that everyone, that Coward County has claimed everything to the south of that door.
Except for the shortest one in the group.
I will go down the hallway hugging the western wall.
Okay.
And actually, I will follow in Elijah's footsteps.
Okay. So you guys go up there, and as far as you can tell, it looks like it's a regular mirror.
Because the part of it, I don't think it was the same dungeon. Remember at North Texas Con, the snake thing had like those little view screens, and
yes,
this does not look like that.
It looks pretty much like that.
Okay. Well, then it's time to take some charcoal.
Wait. So let me step back though. I mean, the reason that it looks like that is because those also looked pretty much normal until you pulled at them or did something.
Can we take it off the wall?
Well, no. I just want to take some charcoal and blacken it over some dungeon floor dirt, just in case.
All right, you do that.
Dirty the mirror. Does it come off the wall?
Okay, so you pull it off the wall.
Well, does it come off the wall?
Well, when you try to pull it off the wall,
it broke.
You see that there is a words are failing me here. There's a peg and hole arrangement. That's the best I can come up with right now. There's like a peg in the back of the mirror and a hole that it fits into.
Okay.
In the back. Okay. And when you pull it out, at the end of the peg, okay, the end that would be going straight into the wall, there is a little curvy rune on the end of the peg. Right, Elijah, you've just realized that having blackened the thing, the halfling has now pulled it off the wall and is looking at it.
Cool, dude. Look.
Okay, I would like to put it in my backpack.
Okay. It's in your backpack.
Is there everybody else coming?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, all there is left here is stairs leading down.
Yeah.
We're going stairs leading down.
Well, all right. And that is where we can pick up
Number
next.
2.
That's where we pick up next session because it is 8 p.m. and it's
perfect timing.
Yeah. It worked out well.
I like how it ends right at the end of the map page too.
Does it? On mine it's still got
where am I at? There we go.
I got 7 squares left. Hold on. Hold on.
There you go.
That's really where it ends, huh?
That's where 80 feet. But still I did start it, a few up, but not much.
Yeah.
And mine's double.
I feel good about going down the second opportunity to go down.
So here is mine. Hang on a second. Let me. Oh, all right. I got it stuck on Shane. All right. So here is mine. And can you see where it is? Yeah. Okay. So I've still got page left.
All right.
Is this like coming into the level at the back door?
Would you be willing to kind of scan that or take a picture of it and post it on the?
Never. He's got extra rooms that we ain't been to. Like that
Plus,
one on the west we need to go to.
Plus, this is the whole fun of it.
And mine needs to get redrawn. It's not perfect.
Okay.
Oh my God.
How
Did you-
outrageous.
We discovered that Shane has a thing about maps being
Oh, you were-
absolutely perfect.
I
You were in a
guess.
conversation where Shane and I are trying. I'm just trying to describe the one room we went into, and I say it's a 20 by 40 foot room, and he makes me say it 5 times till he gets
Which
it
way?
exactly right.
20 this way, 20 that way. And that one hallway was 10 feet off, so that whole thing needs to come down a little bit. Then I got to redraw the flooring, and then I got to redraw the map,
Oh
and
boy.
the bed, and see that room was too far up, so I got to redo that. Circle the whole area, and he had secret doors on the sides instead of the other way.
Actually, I feel kind of guilty for asking.
See what you started?
I know.
So there you go, and everybody watching now knows exactly what I meant about Shane being a perfectionist about the maps.
It's not GI quality.
Okay. GI stands for General Infantry, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was general issue, but
It changes with everything.
Okay.
Go Joe.
Stick with Hua. Head up ass.
or gastrointestinal. I guess it could stand for that too, depending on context.
Yeah.
General instruction.
All right, everybody. Well, thank you all for watching, and guys, we will be back again next week and find out what's down the stairs.
Bye.
Hopefully treasure.
Bye.